Alright, we just had 2 10 wins. And one thing we learned from them was that level 1 crickets are pretty good. Guess I would rather a 3-2. Sure. So I was thinking about, okay, we basically did a Mantis win and a, kind of just like general lived around until we got to later units and did like monkey, bird stats on cow type stuff. I didn't even know this was here. I feel like I haven't seen one. So that didn't refresh your thing? How dare you? I haven't actually pulled off the Umbrella Bird stuff, or Umbrella Bird Unicorn stuff this week, which seems like it could be good. Surely. Alright, a draw it is. I will say, like, the tardigrade stuff definitely seemed to be pretty good from our opponents. But then we eventually just beat them anyway, even if they had, like, frigate bird plus, you know, flying fish plus, yeah, so I don't know, it kind of worked, kind of didn't. It works until it doesn't, which doesn't really mean a whole lot, but there was the one guy that had the Jersey Devil, which I was saying before I started recording, okay, the way to get level 3s is you do the Cardinal plus Banana plus Mantis, get your level 3 monkey, sell it, then do another one. It'll only take you like 15 turns to get all of the things you need in order to get it leveled. I just don't think an owl is good this week. I'm sorry to say. I just don't think an owl is good this week. I'm just gonna sell the Bunyip and get the Umbrella Bird. I'm still gonna hedge on the Umbrella Bird every time this week. But yeah, seems like I think I anticipated that there would be more issues with those big Umbrella Bird unicorn type teams, but I feel like I didn't actually run into that being a problem that much in the end. Kind of don't want to take this, but kind of do. I don't think we need the pill for anything. Not really that. Like, maybe I would take a Mana Hound. Mana Hound Dumbo. Try to do the roll team. That's probably not a very good idea to do, but... Okay. It's a team. We definitely have a team. At least we traded up front. Look, the cricket in the back getting that +1/+1 from the strawberry has somehow ended up being pretty good, surprisingly. Okay. That being said, it's time. It's time to roll. Only 2 rolls, huh? Bunch of half-leveled units. Very good. You could pill this to get a dolphin. It's not crazy. Not crazy, but it's not great either. I think we just made our team a lot weaker. We took out 2 pretty strong units. Ooh, okay. What's gonna happen here? I don't think that worked out so well. We'll see what goes down, I suppose. What else has been happening? Yesterday, Saturday, was the Streamer Awards. I don't know, that was a thing that happened. It's kind of neat that they do that. Some people, I guess, get really upset that people do that. It's like, oh, why are you... Do you not have enough? You need to pat yourselves on the back? I don't know, man. Is it really that much worse than the fucking Oscars and shit? All those award ceremonies of already mega rich actors or musicians or whatever. You know, there's more than the Oscars, but you get what I'm saying. If anything, I think it's more of an excuse for them to get together, because most of the time they're sitting behind their computers, like myself right now. I'm debating on this level. I probably just have to take it. Yeah, we can blowfish here. I think we're not doing this. Just hasn't really shown up. Hasn't really shown up. Get some rolls values. Roll value, I guess. You know what? I'm leaving that there. I don't really have a specific thought process on the order here. I mean, flee in front makes sense, but after that, I'm kind of... Okay, I mean, that's a good snipe. That's no doubt a good snipe. Part of me's kind of interested in just pilling this. Oh. I haven't seen a beluga yet. Maybe there's not a lot of great things to put inside it, huh? I mean, you could do a saber tooth to then get a mammoth to then do a thing. Boitata to get a crisp out there. Flea to get more weakness, I guess. There's not like mega insane ones like a scorpion or something. Doesn't feel like that, at least. I am a little partial to the werewolf. It has given me success. Kind of want to just sell this, and then do this, and then do this. Get a dolphin plus a monkey. And then we could even just sell the dolphin for the money. I mean, the dolphin snipe's nice and all, but you could also just, you know, sell it. I don't know if we ended up not spending that much money for all of that, which seems pretty good. Throw this in there. Mana Hound doesn't have a specific thing going on, I would say. It's just kind of there. Sort of maybe decide who we're buffing between. I mean, Blowfish makes the most sense. It'd be nice to have weakness out there first, but I think at least having some buffs on this to start makes some sense. Then maybe if this gets leveled, you move that up. The Mana Hound's just kind of here. Mana Hound's just kind of here existing. Again, the monkey is not exciting necessarily, but didn't have too much going on. This is a nice start. Get a double blowfish hit is good. The weakness plus mana combo has also been pretty nice, I will say. The weakness of the flea going before the shot has been cute. Been cute, pretty good. 4 or higher. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's worth it. Okay, that's a good level. Interesting too. I could have waited, but I think I goal here. I think I'm more interested in the flea than the Mana Hound. The Mana Hound's just kind of existing because it's decent value at the moment. But I could definitely be willing to like pill that sucker. I'll do this turn, I think. I think I would, yeah, I'd be bananaing and pilling the Mana Hound. It's a little, you know, spreading the stats here is a little bit funky, but weakness and shot. That's good value there. Got good value. I don't think I even need... I definitely did not need the ×2 stats that turn either, so... Roll. Banana. I mean, and this is the other thing about the Mana Hound is I'm using most of my money right now, so... Not a great... You know, I'm not getting a ton of value from the rolls here. I'll eventually get a pill here. Sure. So this is when the tardigrade's still really good. This is definitely when the tardigrade's still really good. Unicorn, stat in it, but it's temporary, but it's permanent, but it's temporary, but it's permanent. I think I value this level a little bit more than the level 3 flea here. This is interesting. We are kind of looking for that pill. We are kind of looking for that pill. I want to take this, but I also want to like have room for the pill to show up. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying the flea. I don't usually use the flea that often. Well, how much did you feed that locust is the question. Okay, you fed it enough to do that. However much that was. I don't know how much that was, but however much that was, apparently. So now I basically never have to worry about this, I feel like. It's just gonna eventually get stats on its own. This is kind of interesting because you'll get extra shots from the blowfish. Something I could consider putting in after that. Sort of similar to how I was considering this, but we're already at 7 out of 10. Maybe for that reason I roll for a pill more than trying to get other stuff. We did not get it. That feels bad. That feels pretty bad. The optimism point of view is that if I don't get it, I'm doing more rolls, and at least the Mana Hound is being slightly more useful. Also, this could snipe the Nightcrawler, right? No, it snipes the cow. But you get good snipes there. Ooh, close, close. There's that pill we've been looking for. Took you long enough. Took you freaking long enough. Take this level now. I'll try the Manticore here instead of the Ostrich. I don't really know how much better it is because the Blowfish hasn't been getting statted. That's kind of the downside here. I can only buff one thing, really. So then it makes the Blowfish worse. This is not great. Okay, snipe the... Okay, never mind. I was like, snipe the unicorn, and it didn't, but turns out it didn't matter. Turns out it didn't matter. A couple more carrots. I feel like we're gonna fall off before we quite get to the 10. Probably gotta take anything I can get here. Consider. Freeze. The extra health here actually matters. Getting an extra shot off matters a lot. At least according to what we're trying to do. Okay. Yeah, and this is why going for the weakness strats are not great. Because there's so much anti-weakness. This is the downside. Probably a little too late for this sucker. So I think we're gonna lose, but you know, I was trying. I was trying a little something different, trying a big flea. Sure wish I had the werewolf in front. Yeah, a lot of unicorns. A lot of unicorn problems. A lot of unicorn problems. Making this Manticore feel not great, and feeling like I probably should have just Bird of Paradise, because it's just generally better to be doing that. Kind of tempted to banana here just because of, not to banana pill, but to banana just to have another unit to hit things that are weak, in theory. We would have had a level 3 if we'd been buying all of them by now, but I don't think that's where we're trying to be. I guess I gotta eat some stew. It's not nighttime, so our chances are a lot worse for sure. If we got a carrot on this blowfish earlier, maybe we'd have a better chance here. Yeah, this seems like a very anti-us team. Although we will have used a lot of their triggers. We'll have used a lot of their triggers, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought would happen there. It felt like we'd always felt like we were a little bit behind. Just kind of eking out some wins, etc. I'm just gonna act like those are not there. Let's go again. I mean, still, 8 wins. I'm cruising some minerals in terms of gold. Still got the winter music playlist going. Some Bomberman 64, I believe. I guess this. Then you. And then you. And then this. Sure. Something like that. Something like that. You're staring? Because I only got 8 wins? What the heck? Oh, close to a draw. Okay. Looking for a direction. How about you give me one? Didn't really give me one, I would say. This one's probably better now just because you get 2 things. The flea did kind of show what I thought was true, which was that not exactly the best time to be running weakness to other units unless you're doing like Vampire Bat, I guess. Yeah, unless you're Vampire Batting. See, I'm seeing a lot more Umbrella Birds up front now than I did the first run there. A lot of people playing for that hedge. Let me just take a big Umbrella Bird and see how it goes. Now the weird thing here is that there's not a lot of. I mean, I could go I could try the tardigrade thing, I guess. Get a frigate bird going instead of this thing. It's fine. I'm willing to try something different here. Of course, needed a few more of you to show up. And I am saving this level, which is greedy. Definitely greedy. But I don't really want any of these things here anyway. Okay, we get the level. I will be selling this, so sure. Yeah, I mean, I could have put the frigate bird in the back and moved the frog up front more, but oh, I mean, that's just, there's nothing we could do to beat this team. You get 3 extra units, and you got the toy plus the other thing. No team we could have ran there would have beat that. That's pretty hard one to beat. Okay. Not the best stat giving usage wise, but Visitor kind of works with this. They'll poison and then we'll get rid of it, and then we blowfish. Sure, fucking whatever. I don't know what we need to pill for, but I don't really want to transfer any stats to anything. The frog is like the thing I would want to transfer stats to, and I can't, so I guess you could transfer the 3-5 to this. It's like slight upgrade. Very, very slight upgrade. I was gonna buy a Peach if I didn't see anything else that was good. I'm just gonna need to remember to, Tua? Walk Tua the poles? Okay, alright. Remove the weakness. It did not matter in the slightest. 3 hits with Blowfish has gotta be good, though. They didn't spawn anything. They didn't spawn anything? They have a Nightcrawl, they didn't spawn anything? +2. +2 stats, huh? Tempting to try to get the Sphinx going a little bit. Although, not really, I guess. Let me do, let me put this on you. Although, the whole thing is you're gonna overwrite it, huh? There's not a way to do this. I mean, you could do it like this, but it just removes it from itself. I guess you could do it like this. It's a little psycho. Sure, whatever. Sure, I'll do it this way. I don't think I'm willing to Brussels sprouts the visitor. I could do elephant. I could be willing to take elephant, and then I don't have to even deal with any of this. Yeah, I like that better. I know it does mean that like this kind of ignores the thing in the first place, but oh well. Means that my other purchase was kind of dumb. Alright, level next turn's nice. I think I may have skipped an elephant at some point too. I just didn't even register some for whatever reason. Okay, it's only a level 1. Maybe beatable. It seems beatable. It's beatable. Turns out. It is beatable. I mean, we know the werewolf is good. You know the werewolf is generically good. We don't have a real combo with the frigate bird right now, but it is there. It is a unit that exists. I mean, we're far away from a carrot, so it's not really a reason to take the cardinal right now, I don't think. Okay, blowfish up front. Okay. Not enough. Okay, alright. Yeah, sturgeons are very good right now. So we could just replace that with these. That seems like something I probably should just do at this point. Probably just do that. Okay. That's why I waited. That's why I waited, in case there was a level to get. And this, you would rather do this with Frigate Bird, not really as much the Unicorn, because it's just never really going to do the thing, so I guess we're Visitoring and Unicorning. But we really need that Visitor to level 2 for this to be particularly good. We're kind of, I wouldn't say we're necessarily late to Unicorning, but we're perhaps, my brain almost broke there, because I was like, those are 2 elephants, but they, wait, they're not 2 elephants, and then it turns out they're not. I mean, you could Vampire Bat when this weaknesses stuff too. Werewolf's just kind of here. It's not getting statted because we're doing this combo. I think you... It's weird. You kind of need to level this before you level that. Because then it... Well, you don't need to, but you lose... Alright, well... I think you just take this instead, because it's just a better unit. It's just kind of a better unit, huh? If we're just trying to scale up. I don't know if I've done a full... Whoa, what is... Wait, what is that? Knock out. If still standing, gain... Knock out if still standing. What the hell does that mean? Oh, when it gets a knockout, if it's still standing, gain permanent health once? What do you mean once? Hey. What's going on there exactly? Oh, the actual, that freaking seaweed made that not a loss, or made that a loss instead of a draw. What a bummer. Stew would be good, but I think we have to look for the level on Visitor. Which we're not seeing, unfortunately. Yeah, it's getting a little rough now. Getting a little rough now without having this leveled. But we have an early Paradise Bird, so we can kind of turn some stat stuff around. I think this is working out. Yes. Level 2 Visitor would be very big. You gotta take this. Even though you would love to level the Paradise Bird, you gotta level that one. This isn't the time for this. I just, now that, whenever I see this now, I'm like, I had the opportunity that one time to pill it, and it would have been such a good play, and I messed it all up. Okay. So now we're gonna start scaling up. Their tardigrade's just there to die to the Mantis. So that's nice for me, because I get an extra shot out of it. Lovely. We got 2 health, so we got 1, like, unfortunate loss to give, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I think I just stew. It was tempting to maybe even pancakes there. I think you just stew. Hey, you know what? At least I'm not doing monkey plus Paradise Bird this time. An owl team, huh? They got a pretty lucky item spawn there, I think. So it looks like it did not matter. I'm almost tempted to put this on the Visitor. Is that crazy? I guess you could also put it on the Paradise Bird. Not something I buy very often. Hold on. Okay, I was waiting to see, because if we got a, if we got a level on the Unicorn or the Paradise Bird or something like that, I would have bought that instead. Okay, they're... Even with double monkey, that's a very big blowfish. But, I mean, I'm shooting ticks. Big shooting ticks. Okay. One of those. You probably do it here. Just good stats. The reason you would consider not and do these is because if you level these, you get a tier 6 and it's the Paradise Bird. That would be the only reason. Which is a good reason, to be fair. But... Now, the reason I carroted the alien is because that's the thing that's never really getting stats unless it's from the Paradise Bird. Because it never gets the weakness. Well, it doesn't never get the weakness on itself, but... Yeah, this person has a pretty sick team. At least they don't spawn another one. We got rid of the mushroom, but... Very close. Very close. That was maybe the one loss we can give. Let's hope. Nothing. I don't really want a double pancake, but part of me is like, I probably should freeze in case we get nothing, but it's not what I'm hoping to do. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm doing. Level 3 Blowfish would have been nice. Level 3 Alien would have been pretty good here, too. Hydra in the front's a little weird. It's only gonna spawn one. Okay. We're shooting, but I think we win? We win. Okay. Not level 3, but I think we had a little bit more to our stuff. Not a lot of food to buy, so that's kind of... Okay. Yes. And yes. Unicorn level doesn't really do much right now. I think I'll even save the celery if we have a draw. Not the biggest looking team that I have. Not the biggest looking team that I have, but what round are we on? 16. Oh my God! Getting rid of all the sleeps was huge. I know the whatever you call it's there now, but I think that saved us. That saved us. That was only a level 2 unicorn too, but that was a huge. And that, my friends, is why running weakness stuff is a little rough this week. Because some people will just be running unicorn or frigate bird or, you know, who knows what. And in the end, we did get our combo off. I mean, this probably should have been replaced by a carrot. I decided not to because I'd always rather put it on something else. And like I said, I wanted the carrot on this first. Then by the time there was another opportunity, it was kind of too late to really be worth it in my opinion, so yeah. I didn't quite catch if the blueberry was helpful there. My thought is that it probably was, but I also don't really know. It all happened so fast. But yeah, another win. So this weekly has been pretty good for me. And as you can see, 10-10, 8-10. Not bad. A lot of some similarities between the three. Monkeys, definitely a lot of monkeys, a lot of paradise birds, but you know, our opponents have done maybe some more creative things at times. Tardigrade is neat. Like I said before, it does feel like you gotta maybe win a little bit early unless you really got some good stuff to buff them, like big time Jersey Devil or whatever. But I think we'll see what happens, but my estimate is that that might be it for me this weekly. We'll see. We'll see though.